Welcome to Ian's house. We're out in the community. We're not in our parish, but hey, we wanted to give you, Ian, myself, and we talked to Lindsay, just some of our feelings about where we're going as a church over the next few months. What about the situation we're in? Well, risk is reducing, thank God, for the vaccine. He's blessed us with that. Restrictions, it looks like they're going to be lifted. We're not quite sure to what extent. And there's a sense, isn't there, that we need to get back, I think, for most of us, we think about our church situation, to get back to meeting together, ministering. The online stuff has been an absolute blessing, but we're here to be a local church to serve our people, and to do that, we do really need to start meeting. So, at the same time as that, there still remains uncertainty about what's going to happen, anxiety for many of us about our health, and the fact that the situation is constantly changing. And there's also the need, I think, for many of us to actually recover, because this time has been exhausting. It's been extremely demanding in all sorts of ways. So we believe we've come up with a plan that's clear. We want to communicate it well and effectively. It's flexible and it's timely, and that we do need to start preparing for things in the future, so that when we get to the point we can re-up again, we're ready to take advantage of the opportunities. So Ian's going to say a little bit more about our thinking in outline. We're going to give more details in the next few weeks, but here's the essence, the main points, if you like.
So as Mike says, all of this is dependent on what announcements the government come up with over the next 2 or 3 weeks, particularly the announcement ahead of May the 17th, when the next step is opened up. But assuming that everything goes to Boris's grand plan, then what we're planning is to have the reintroduction of parish communion on a Wednesday, hopefully starting from the 19th of May, but that is dependent on what the government say on the 17th. And with outdoor refreshments following on from that as soon as possible. We're also looking to bring back a resumption of normal Sunday morning services, starting from the 27th of June, again dependent on what the government have to say about what is called Step 4 at the moment. And we're hoping to bring that back with live music and also children's groups, so that will be great. At this point, we don't know whether we're going to be able to all sing, which would be a bit of a blow, because you might have to carry on listening to me. And also, we're not sure what we'll be able to do around refreshments at that point. We're going to carry on with the afternoon Sunday service. And I think it's probably worth saying that with those two services, then we think, almost regardless of what the situation is around social distancing, we will be able to allow everybody to attend the service on the Sunday. We may need to give priority to those with children for the earlier service, as that's when there'll be some kind of children's work provision there. And good news for anyone who still doesn't want to come out or isn't able to come out, we're going to carry on with the live stream, at least in the short term. So I think that's what we've got to say at the moment. We'll go back to Mike to round it up.
Hey, what a great church warden. Let's just round this thing up. Let's wrap it up. The next few weeks and months, in many ways, are going to be, I'm sorry to say, I think, harder than the ones that have gone before. They're going to be physically, they're going to be emotionally, they're going to be mentally, and they're going to be spiritually very demanding. But we believe that, as Christians, our Lord is with us. He wants to bless us in ways perhaps we don't know, we can't even imagine. He's faithful and he's reliable. And we've got each other as well. We've got a great church community at St Cuthbert's and across the parish, with leaders, workers, so on and so forth. So let's look to him as we move forward together, and we seek his blessing for us and for our community. Thanks for listening to our first update.